If you're wondering whether the iPhone 18 Pro Max will be a major leap over the iPhone 17 Pro Max, the short answer is this. It looks like a refinement year rather than a revolutionary one. Instead of introducing a dramatic new design or bold visual changes, Apple appears to be focusing on improving performance stability, thermal efficiency, and long-term consistency. In other words, this isn't about making the phone look different, it's about making it perform better under pressure. So if you're expecting a completely new design language, this might not be that year. But if you care about sustained power and reliability, the rumored upgrades could be meaningful. The biggest expected change is the move to a new A20 Pro chip, reportedly built on a next-generation 2nm class process. Now, whenever a new chip is announced, people assume it means everything will instantly feel twice as fast. But in reality, everyday tasks like opening social media apps, browsing the web, or sending messages are already incredibly fast on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. The real advantage of this new chip is not about peak speed. It's about maintaining performance over time. When smartphones heat up during extended gaming, high-resolution video recording, AI processing, or navigation in direct sunlight, they tend to throttle, meaning they slow down to control temperature. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is rumored to be engineered specifically to reduce that throttling. That means more stable frame rates in long gaming sessions, fewer sudden drops in brightness, and smoother performance during heavy multitasking. This refinement in thermal management could be especially important for power users, people who push their phones to the limit. If you regularly edit videos on your phone, play graphics-intensive 3D games, or rely on on-device AI tools, you may notice the difference. Instead of the phone performing strongly for a few minutes and then gradually slowing down, it may stay consistent for much longer. It's the kind of improvement that doesn't always show up in flashy marketing numbers, but becomes noticeable in real-world usage over time. When it comes to design, don't expect major visual changes. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is expected to retain the same general 6.9-inch form factor and triple camera layout as its predecessor. At first glance, it may look almost identical to the iPhone 17 Pro Max. However, Apple is reportedly focusing on refining the build quality. Instead of changing the shape, the company may improve how the rear glass integrates with the titanium frame, making the transition between materials smoother and more seamless. This could reduce subtle edge gaps and enhance the in-hand feel, giving the device an even more premium finish without altering its overall appearance. Battery life is another area where small but meaningful improvements are expected. To accommodate a slightly larger battery, the phone could become marginally thicker and heavier, potentially moving from around 221 grams closer to the 230 to 240 gram range. While that increase might concern some users, it could come with a 5 to 10% boost in battery capacity, possibly moving from around 4,800 mAh to somewhere between 5,000 and 5,200 mAh. On paper, that may not sound dramatic, but combined with the efficiency of the new chip and improved thermal control, the overall experience could feel more stable. Users might see fewer sudden battery drops, more predictable daily endurance, and reduced heat buildup during charging. In the camera department, expectations suggest this will not be a year of massive hardware changes. Rather than introducing dramatically larger sensors, Apple is rumored to be investing more in its image processing pipeline. That means computational photography improvements could take center stage. We may see better dynamic range, more natural skin tones in mixed lighting, cleaner low-light performance, and more stable real-time video processing. Even if the camera hardware looks similar on paper, the final image and video output could feel more refined and consistent, especially in challenging lighting conditions. So, should you upgrade? The answer depends on how you use your phone. If you are a power user who consistently pushes your device with heavy gaming, content creation, AI-based tasks, or extended high-performance workloads, the iPhone 18 Pro Max could offer noticeable improvements in sustained speed, cooling, and battery consistency. However, if your daily usage mainly includes messaging, browsing, social media, streaming, and casual photography, the iPhone 17 Pro Max will likely feel just as fast and capable. For those users, upgrading may not deliver a dramatic day-to-day difference. Ultimately, the iPhone 18 Pro Max appears to be less about bold innovation and more about thoughtful refinement. It's designed to be cooler, steadier, and more reliable under stress, not necessarily more eye-catching. And for the right type of user, that kind of upgrade might matter more than a brand new design.